Council Chairman of Coker-Aguda LCDA, Aziz Ogidan, in commemoration of his first 100 days in office, held a press parley to present an expansive account of his stewardship. Addressing newsmen, Ogidan said that upon assumption of office, his primary goal was to restore the municipality's lost glory and reposition the council among its peers through the delivery of people-oriented services across key sectors.
Today is not just a milestone, it is a moment of reflection, a moment of accountability and renewed commitment. About 100 days ago, by the grace of Almighty God and the mandate of our people, I assumed the office with a clear vision to rebuild trust, restore development, and reposition Coker-Aguda LCDA for development and responsive governance.
He highlighted several public-focused programs and projects executed across works and infrastructure, education, agriculture, youth development, sports, poverty alleviation, women empowerment, tourism and culture, health, and more.
In these first 100 days, my team and I are focused on practical solutions, projects that touch lives, reforms that strengthen institutions, and programs that reflect the aspiration of our residents. Our achievements are testimony of what is possible when leadership is matched with sincerity, discipline, and the support of the people. I will now go on to mention some of our sectorial achievements. Number one is works and infrastructure. Our administration places a strong priority on infrastructure because development cannot thrive on broken roads and neglected public space. These are the highlights from our interventions so far. Completion and reconstruction of failed culverts and realignment of interlocking stones at Adetola Street, Aguda. Completion of reconstruction of failed culvert at Ogidan bus stop, Orile-Gomu. Completion of reconstruction of Coker Road with interlocking stones, that is in Coker community. Completion of rehabilitation of Martin Street with asphaltic, concrete pavement and lane markings, that's in Aguda community. Completion and rehabilitation of Koya Street with asphaltic, concrete pavements and lane marking as well, also in Aguda. Completion of rehabilitation of Abiodun Ogunyawo Street with asphaltic, concrete pavements and lane markings, also in Aguda. Completion of rehabilitation of Ogamba Street with asphaltic, concrete pavements and lane markings. We have also completed the rehabilitation of Ashekun Street with asphaltic, concrete pavements and lane markings. Same goes for Unity Street in Coker, Amechi Street in Coker, Ayino Street in Aguda community. We have also completed rehabilitation of Oyebode Street with asphaltic, concrete pavements and lane markings in Aguda. Completion of rehabilitation of Irone Link with asphaltic, concrete pavements and lane markings, also in Aguda. Completion of rehabilitation of Tayo Oyefeko Street with asphaltic, concrete and pavements, also in Aguda. Completion of rehabilitation of Agoro Street with asphaltic, concrete pavements, and also the completion of construction of manholes to replace failed ones on culverts across the LCDA. I think over 40 of them have been replaced across the LCDA. Renovation and refurbishment of Coker-Aguda Registry at the Council Secretariat. Installation of interlocking paving stones within Central and early primary schools at Orile-Gomu. We have also completed the sampling of Umoru Primary School in Coker. Those are the ones that we have completed so far when we came into office. While we also have others that are ongoing. Part of the ones that are ongoing is the renovation of block of 6 classrooms with 4 inbuilt toilets and an administrative room at Central Primary School, Orile. We have ongoing construction of last phase of Falun Street in Orile-Gomu. Ongoing construction of Araromi Okeode Street, also in Orile-Gomu. We have ongoing rehabilitation of Aino Street in Orile We have ongoing installation of interlocking paving blocks on Arurume Street, Aguda. We have ongoing construction of new executive and legislative building within the council secretariat, which we took over at window level. We have ongoing construction of the boxing arena at Femi Gbajabiamila Mini Stadium in Coker. And we always engage in regular palliative works on roads across the LCDA. These projects are structural investments that will serve our communities for many years to come. In education, we will continue to invest in the next generation because we believe every child deserves quality learning in a supportive environment. So far, we have organized summer coaching, skill acquisition for students in Aguda and release centers. We also hosted the 2025 spelling bee competition at the council secretariat, where we also distribute back to school notebooks to our pupils. In agriculture, youth, sports, and development, our efforts include organized International Youth Day with excursion to farm settlements for our youth. We also celebrate 2025 World Food Day with all farmers association in Lagos State. We organize the maiden edition of Coker-Aguda Chairman's Cup with trophies and cash prizes awarded to winners. We'll also be celebrating the Community Day. I think it was supposed to be today, but has been postponed for one reason or the other by the State Department of Ministry of Agriculture. In women and poverty alleviation, we have been able to create awareness on sexual and gender-based violence. We participated in the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, the highest so far we have ever sent to that committee since the creation of this local government. I think we have about 25 people that were sponsors to that program. We have not done that high before. We have also trained our students in practical tie and dye training because Coker-Aguda happens to be a hub for tie and dye. In LCT, we are moving towards a smarter council through the development of our new official Coker-Aguda LCDA website. In fact, the website is up and running, but we are yet to release it to the certificate for participants. We did that, I think one of the first week we resumed office. We did that with the children of some of our schools, and we used certificate to that effect. In the area of IGR, we have strengthened revenue generation process through Revenue Drive Initiative to boost IGR. We have appointed the IGR chairman and head of operations. We have often organized comprehensive data collection exercise to support revenue expansion. In the area of tourism and culture, we participated in the 2025 Isheshe Day celebration. We have also paid courtesy visit to the Kabiyesi of Ijora and Igomu Kingdom on the occasion of Isheshe Day. We also sponsor some of our adire makers to seminars and conferences. I think they just come back from Kaduna some few days ago, which we sponsored them to go for that training as well. We also sponsored the Igunuko Festival that was held some few days back in our community because I've always been part of them even when I was a councillor, so I tend to also support them more because most of the Sheshe things we have in Coker-Aguda happens to come from my own ward, which is Osho ward, so I had to make them feel the impact that they have their person as a local government chairman, and they really appreciate it. In the area of health and social development, we organized a free health outreach for our residents, which was well appreciated. We also organized, just yesterday, an empowerment or support for expectant mothers across the 2 health centers we have. We give them delivery packs, a whole lot of things. But as I'm coming this morning, about 5 of them have been to my house to personally say thank you because they wasn't expecting it. It's the first of its kind also we are doing in this local government, and we tend to improve on it. The review and the feedback is encouraging, so I intend to expand it by God's grace when we are doing it next year again. Well, in the area of environment, we are improving on sanitation and we are also preventing flooding. We are waiting for the rain to subside before we commence massive deseating of our major drainage. But in the interim, we have deseated the major 65 canal that surrounds the local government, where we have all the secondary drains heading to.
Ogidan pledged sustained dividends of democracy for the remainder of his tenure, expressing gratitude to everyone who has contributed to his administration's giant strides so far.
So we are looking ahead to what is next after the 100 days. And while we celebrate these achievements, we are now oblivious of the work ahead. The next phase of our administration will focus more on community safety, neighborhood security architecture, opening of new access roads, expanding social welfare for vulnerable households, strengthening youth employment and SME development, improving environmental sanitation and waste management, enhancing digital service and citizen engagement. My fellow residents, this achievement belongs to all of us. They reflect what is possible when leadership listens, collaborates, and remain accountable. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the legislative arm, the management staff, community leaders, youth groups, and our women stakeholders, and the entire Coker-Aguda family. We are only 100 days into a 4-year journey, yet the foundation for a better Coker-Aguda has already been laid. With your support, we will build a stronger, cleaner, safer, and more prosperous LCDA. Together, we can move Coker-Aguda forward.
During the question and answer session, the council chairman provided further insights into ongoing security measures, long-term youth development strategies, sustainable welfare interventions for the elderly, and other notable initiatives.
In the coming days, I'll be holding meetings with the CDCs and the security agencies because we are approaching the Ember months and we need to be careful and be aware of all the security challenges that is facing us. So it's something we are not joking with. The youths are one of the cardinal points of our administration because we rode on that to the office. Because what we've been clamoring for is for the elders and the leaders to give youth a chance. So a lot of them gave me that support. That was why the very first program I had after I assumed office was that of the youth. We collided with International Youth Day, and that was also a first. We've not done that before. And in fact, I was even decorated on that day by the Youth Council. So we've been together, we work closely. In fact, they are the reason for the Chairman's Cup, the maiden edition, and they really appreciate it. And we have other 2 tournaments that we have lined up for them. We have picked from the ones that participated from that Chairman's Cup. They are going for that tournament. In fact, yesterday somebody sent a proposal for me that if I want to partake in it, that we should take the youth to a tournament in Ghana. So if you have not done that, I will not get that kind of approach. So I'll be meeting the person today. He's a coach, he has that proposal already that there's a tournament going on in Ghana. He felt our youth should be part of it. So we are engaging them. We are doing collaboration. We have Cook for Peace also coming up that is being organized by one of the youths in Orile, a very vibrant youth, Kwame by name, and we are collaborating with him to make sure that we keep our youths engaged.
He also announced the launch of free legal services commencing in December 2025 for residents requiring judicial redress.
By December 16, we'll be launching the first legal free aid service. We have not done that before as well. I'm not sure anybody has done that in Lagos State as well, as far as local government is concerned. Our legal department has just concluded plans on it. We've held discussions and we'll be launching that by December 14 by God's grace. It's going to be a free legal aid for residents of Coker-Aguda. If you have issues online in some of the things you said, sexual harassment, abuse, whatever, you don't have money to go to a lawyer, come to the local government. We're going to create a desk where they will be attended to. We will launch that by December 16 by the special grace of God.
The expectation is that the momentum recorded in the first 100 days will serve as the foundation for even greater achievements ahead in Coker-Aguda municipality.